Sorry, guys. I wanted to do a little intro to what my next live is going to be. Hi, everybody. This is going to be short and sweet, but I do have a small little um, PDF to show you. Hello, hello, Colleen Muffin Top, Kathy A.G.H. White. Okay. Um, I've been it's been very frustrating. I have been pulled towards certain channels, and I don't like it because this isn't what I really love to do, is go to these channels, but now I see why. Um, the channels are giving tremendous amount of information. um, Everything I do and say falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Everything I do and say is here for the sake of the missing children and for this particular group that is abusing, sacrificing, murdering, assaulting, however you want to say it, is illegal. And it's harmful, and it's taking our children away. I'm going to show you PDF, and it's not about the people that are in it. It's not about their channel. Once again, it's not. I'm using their channel to show you how these people can create alternative realities within a show that you're watching. An alternative reality was created during Cammy and Allie's show the other night. I think it was 2 or 3 nights ago. I remember I'm like, what is going on? And I actually saw it. I'm like, that's not the Cam we know. Like, it was really weird and different, and I felt spiritually as if Allie wasn't even in the room, like she was somewhere else, and it was just a whole big nonsense show. Nonsense. And I don't know if it's done during the show, after the show, before the show, but it's being used. And I could tell that there's a scramble going on out there, you guys. There's a major scramble. And YouTube creators are scrambling. I don't know why. I could only feel the energy and tell you what I see. And they're scrambling, and all of a sudden, Summer Moon Wells' case, I don't get it. They are creating the narrative, you guys. And the things that it's the same creators that were here from the beginning, because I was here, even though Tiffany and Molly and AB and Ziggy and who else? Ziggy and that's it. Thought they were only ones. I was there on June 16th. I saw the first alert on my TV. I don't know if it was the 15th or the 16th. I don't remember. I think I have it in one of my shows, but you all are doing the same thing. You all have the same conversation coming up all at the same time, and it doesn't make any sense. I went through the video from, and this is my introduction because my show tomorrow is going to be on showing you how these creators are creating your narrative. And don't fall for it. There's a reason. I don't know the reason, but it's usually so you take your eyes away from something else. This is from Cam and Allie's video from the other night. So here's a perfect example of an alternative reality. We have, to me, this is Kiely Rodni as an alternative reality that is being shown beneath his face. And he also has the same white thing under his neck as Kiely does. So if in fact he doesn't know that this is happening, he needs to be told that his face is being used. And it's being used inside these elements that are really real. They're really, really real. So this small little PDF that I wanted to show you tonight, I wanted to get out there tonight before tomorrow morning. Because here, this to me looks like a Down syndrome child. I know what Down syndrome children look like. This is supposed to be Allie. And I am very disturbed with this photo. First of all, it's not Allie. Second of all, to me, this is a Down syndrome child that is sitting within the equipment that is part of these sacrifices. This is supposed to be their show. None of this is supposed to show up. So I really, really, really hope my sister was a special ed teacher for years. Down syndrome children was the best. We have a very big love for them here. And Allie needs to know this is on her channel. I usually say two things about this. Either you know and you don't say anything, or you don't know and you need to report this immediately to TBI. Immediately. This is one of those things that you want to know why this hits me hard. Because people tell me that the ones that are really getting sacrificed are children with disabilities. And I don't want to believe it. I don't. But this to me is a very, very, very sad photo. And I really do hope that she recognizes it as such and doesn't put this to the side. Because no matter what, this isn't Allie. And what's next in his fake chair, he isn't even in the chair, and there's another child sitting next to the chair. I'm only right now focusing on this child because it's so obvious. This over here, it's another child. But I want to focus on what is right in front of us and crystal clear. So there's only two choices. You report this, that this is in your channel and there is, to me, a Down syndrome child's head on a platter, or you do nothing at all. This is also within your video. Another child. This child here, I can't see if this child doesn't show as much as that other child did. But that's not Allie. And the elements around their heads and around their necks, they need to know we all see it, and they need to figure out who did this to their channel, because these are elements of the Summer Moon Wells missing children, period. That head is coming out of the same corner as all of Benny's photos did. I don't even feel as if this is the same Cam that I knew months ago. I don't even feel like this is the same person. Like, I feel a sense of anger, a sense of danger. I don't feel what I used to. He even had a difficult time doing a prayer. He couldn't do it. I don't know why, but he couldn't. And this is in her hand. That is part of the equipment. Whatever is going on within YouTube creators, you guys, please pay attention to and recognize the people that are bringing others on panels just to talk about nonsense. And it all has to do with Summer Moon Wells. Look at this. And it's funny that it's look at this too right here. This is not, that might look like Allie, but that's not Allie. They're bringing up information that just makes no sense, and the information they're showing on their channel is very odd. As odd as it may be, we've been looking at these elements for a very long time, and this is what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. He has in his hand, now I'm not saying it's him, I don't know who the fuck this is, to tell you the truth, with that shit around his neck. That's a main element. Do you understand that that's a cylinder? That's a cylinder. And he has a white thing around his neck and the maroon. Obviously, this isn't him. Something is going on in these photos. Someone is being really hurt. And that's not Cam. This is someone with red, bright hair. This is in his hand. These are the number 5 boxes. This guy here has red hair. just like the other suspect. This guy here has bright red hair. This is not the Cam we know. That's more like more like the other person that they're suspicious of. It's not him. Why would they be putting Kiely Rodni's face on his face, laying the same way with his arm? And let me tell you something, this is going to spell something out. The letters are really, 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 really coming through. This to me just screams Kiely Rodni. Look. Why would this be this way? Why? Kiely Rodni was sacrificed. The Kiely Rodni that we know was sacrificed. Here's the little piece that is stuck behind him, and it pulses in the video and it moves back and forth like the machine. I'm showing you how that red line, this red line, moves throughout the video. This thing is pulsing through in the video. When he gets up and you look at the chair, I know what to look for because I have been looking at it. So I know what to look for. This here moves. You see, watch. See the red line? It's the red line that moves slowly in the video, but it's pulsing, and that red line makes its way to the end in the video. If anyone could figure out what that word is, it's not integrity. It's not integrity. It isn't. These guys have a lot of information within their videos that is not Allie. Their videos are being completely tampered with, and whoever is the new Cam, that I'm going to call the new voice of Cam, isn't the Cam that I have been listening to, and that's not the Allie I've been watching. I'm sorry. This here and this guy's face, the anger, and whatever is coming through this guy's eyes, to me, these are not the same people that I've watched last week. They're not the same, which I say, they don't have the same, they don't resonate the same with me. They don't resonate the same with me. I really, really, really would be interested to know why. I'm really good with that. That face there, this we know isn't Allie. That face there and this one resonate differently with me. There's something that's just not this, that's just different. It's not the same energy. It's just not the same person. That's just how I feel. I'm putting it out there. I mean, I watched the video, this video, and it was scary to watch. Like, I had like a scary feeling inside my body watching how he was acting. It was really, really uncomfortable. It was uncomfortable. And this is something too that needs attention. Needs attention, and this is what I'm going to do tomorrow. Because what really, really has fucked me up, excuse my language. Yeah, he's covered in Kylie Rodney. He's covered in Summer Moon Wells. He's covered in all of the elements. These are all the elements, you guys. I only put up, let me see here. I only put up 9 pages because that I only put up a few. Let me see. That I'm doing the rest of this tomorrow, but the rest of this tomorrow is really intense. And you know what? Just preparing it for tonight, just to show you this, was exhausting. It was exhausting because the energy level is very, very different. Yeah, it was there. It was on a couple days ago. I'll go over more tomorrow. But the point is, this person is not the same energy face. It's not, doesn't resonate. I've never had this happen before on one video. They just do not jive at all. See the person behind him? See? That person behind him would be more like the evil one. And then there's somebody else that I want to call Cam. But this face here is what I showed you today. The face, this is what they do to the faces. They make them look like that. So here you have 3 faces. This is called fake reality. This is them creating a new reality for you. And they did this to Cam. I cannot judge him because there's one of the Cams here that my heart pours out to him. Pours out. And there's another one in here that is a very awful, scary person that is on the loose. To me, that is the person with the red hair. The one in the middle here is scared. The one laying quietly with Kylie is not. He is saying, he is smiling and being like, you dumb motherfuckers. You see? They lead your reality. And YouTube is creating the storyboard. But just notice it's the same people creating the same information. But one of the things, like I've always taught you guys, that don't change are the elements. Kylie Rodney is so a Summer Moon Wild's child. The elements are with her. There's her V connected to her neck. There's her heart on the white piece. It is a triangle. You cannot get away from the elements because the elements are cookie cutters. This is what I show you all the time. It's a little triangle. Looks like a little heart. And there's a red heart in there. Here's another one. And here is her V. Her metal thing around her neck. And if we sit here long enough, the V will show up on Kylie. I believe that this is Kylie. See the shit that's showing up? I will definitely be going over this tomorrow because by tomorrow it'll probably really match. Look at Kylie's picture changing. You know why? Because it's telling us the truth. Spirits are telling you, look, it's right in front of us. It's right in front of us. I'm going to be done in about 2 minutes because I'm going to bed. But this is something that had to be shown so you all know when you wake up in the morning and you turn on your YouTube to listen to creators, understand they're creating your narrative so you think that that is the truth. It is not the truth. Not one YouTube creator, not one channel has followed elements you're supposed to follow as a true investigator. A true investigator really, really follows the elements that repeat over and over. This A here is all over the boats. This shit in these videos, you guys, there isn't a reason I could see that this hasn't been busted open. No one is following the elements. No one. They're right here. And that is not Allie. This is a poor little child, just like Summer Moon and all of them. They looked at Summer Moon as if she had a disability, is what I think. That's what I think. This is not Allie. None of these kids are Allie. And they all show information that points to all the cases I am following. Kylie Rodney's face is sitting under Cam's face, and I sure in the hell hope that someone does something. something. This is what my next live is going to cover. This is all for the sake of the missing children that have been affected and touched by this. There's a few faces going on here. FBI, take a look. It's not in my third eye any longer. It's right there, and that face mask has matched for a year and a half to all the face masks that I have in 550 videos. That's the cylinder. Tomorrow, I will be doing this as my main live. I sent in the photo that I believe looks like Summer and Michael. I'm hoping that someone investigates it, because if you didn't see my last live, it's a must. It's a must, because the equipment that is being shown, the information that is being shown isn't new to us. I've been showing it over and over and over. Over and over. So I will leave it on these two. And these two kids that I call Michael and Summer. This was in their video that I have reported. If that isn't Michael and Summer, I will eat my shorts. For the sake of all the missing children, may justice come tomorrow. May someone please look at this information and do something with it that will break the story. Please. Thank you all for showing up so late. Thank you to my mod. Thank you. And I will talk to you all tomorrow. Everyone get a good night's sleep. God bless you. Thank you. And we'll talk soon. Good night, guys.